There we go. Now we're no longer muted. Fixed it. There we go. It's been a while. But you know, we've been pretty busy. I had a lot of WoW stuff going on last week, and maybe I should actually get around to streaming that because I think maybe some people would care. I am now the #1 Death Knight on my server for Mythic Plus Progression, which is kind of fun because I did a whole lot of pushing that last week, and you know, work things, etc. But we are back, and we're gonna do some more witnessing. This is where we left off last time, which is in this puzzle, which as far as I can tell is completely optional because I'm pretty sure we're done the town area, and I think we can just go to the top of the mountain now. Or no, we wanted to go under the windmill because we hadn't done that yet. But I did want to solve these puzzles, and I did some stuff off stream that I think will help. So like, allow me to, so if you change the color, it's going to change what some of the squares are, right? What those colors are, and you can use the 3 different colors to work out what the colors are supposed to be. So I did do a thing, and I wanted to show you. I did it off stream because I was frankly I was bored during a meeting, and I had pictures of all the different I had pictures of both of these puzzles under each of the different color schemes on my phone. So what I had done on stream last time before we gave up was going through them all individually and trying to like work out what the colors were. And then sort of by the time I got to the end of it, but I didn't really have time, is that it doesn't really matter where the colors are. The actual color, like I don't really care if this square is black and this one is blue or whatever. What I need to know is which colors are the same as each other, like which squares are the same color as each other. It doesn't really matter what that color is, I just need to know which ones are the same, and then we can use that to do the separation. And so each square has, or each one of these squares has sort of 3 bits of information, whether they are white or they are black, in each of the 3 different colors of light. So that's like a 3. So what I did was I made like a 3-digit for each of these squares. I made like a 3-digit binary thing where, like, you know, 011 100 whatever, translating their colors into whether they were white or black under each of the different lights, which will allow us to determine which one of the squares is the same from each other. So if I bring up my my monitor here, you can see what I mean. So the like the bottom left in that first puzzle is always white under every or under, oh god, did I do it wrong, or did I have black as 0? I think I had black as 0. Yeah. Okay, good. So I had it backwards in my mind. I had black was 0 and white was 1. Doesn't matter. But so each of those are 0. This one was, you know, the white under the second light and the third light, which I think were blue and red in my thing. So, and then once I had them as binary, I switched them into numbers. And then I made those numbers colors. So ideally, these 2 should be the same, these 3 are the same, these 3 are the same, these 3 are the same, this one is different, these 4 are the same. But ideally, and this is just the second puzzle with the stars, so ideally what we should have here is the actual solution, or at least like a map to the solution. So I'm going to put that back on the other screen, and now that I've sort of explained my thought process there, we'll see if that worked. Although it's going to be a bit annoying to work that out. So that is fine. And then these need to be in their own one. And then we can go like this. And then these need to be in their own one. So that should be a solution if I did this right. Apparently I did not do it right. Fuck. Did I write down my numbers incorrectly? So that should be good, and that should be good. Those are both in their own areas. And in the middle, we still have this thing. Then this goes like that, and then those... Yeah, this should be a solution if I'm understanding this correctly. But apparently it's not. So I feel like I wrote something down wrong when I was doing this. Hello. How's it going? I don't know how to pronounce that. QOO. But yeah, I saw you followed a few days ago. Glad you're catching up. Okay, well, I thought I had that because I did work to try to make that correct. So let's do it again, I guess. You made me a gift. Let's do that again. So this is gonna be real boring because we're gonna do it on stream for a while. What is this? Oh, nice. Return of the Oberdin. Excellent. I will have to watch that later. Okay, so this is gonna be real boring. But we're gonna have to redo this because apparently I did this wrong. But this was what my thought. So we're gonna remove these. I'm gonna start over, and I'm gonna be looking at my phone because I have pictures of these puzzles that I've taken under the different colors. So I'm gonna just be using that. So because I changed the colors and took pictures so I could reference them better. So like you'll oh, I don't have my camera on. Hang on. So like I just have pictures of the puzzles under the different colors just on my phone. So that I can reference this easily. So let's go. Black is 0 and red is white. So these bottom three are going to be... I was right there. So these are all 0, 0, 0. Right, because under red, blue, green, they're the same. And then the top right one in that case is going to be 1, 0, 0. I thought is what I had. Must have just made one mistake somewhere. Yeah, so yeah, I think you may have missed the initial description of what I was doing here. In that when last time I played this, I sort of saw these puzzles and was like, oh god, this is going to be annoying. And I tried to like color theory it, like by adding and subtracting colors, like trying to figure out exactly what color each square was. And then I was messing about with this a little bit off stream. And what I sort of realized was that it doesn't really matter what physical color the pieces are or the squares are. I just need to know which ones are the same as each other, right? Like it's good enough to know that these three are the same. I don't care if they're black or white or purple or whatever. I just know that they're the same color. And I need to know if they're the same as any of the other ones out here so that I can separate the things. And then each color is like a bit if we're talking about like computery stuff, right? So there's whether the square is white or black under each light source. I'm a data scientist, but I do a lot of computery stuff. So yeah, it's like similar thought processes a lot of times. It's like bits of information, right? So what I'm doing is like writing. What I did was like I wrote these all out in binary like this, and then I just converted them to numbers for ease of looking, and then colored them, and then tried to do it. But I did it like while I was distracted with something else. And I didn't, so I must have made a mistake somewhere when I was looking at the pictures on my phone. So I must have made a mistake in one of the things that I wrote down. So I'm just redoing it because I think the method is sound, but I just must have made a mistake. So these are all zeros. 0, 0, 1. So these are like this. So those are the same. And then the red one in the top is going to be 0, 1, 1. Like that. Because the this one in this corner is black under red light, white under blue light, and white under green light. Okay. So if we go, let's see these top 4 up here now. They're all white under red light. So they are 1, and then this top one is 1, 0. And then this one would be 1, 0, 1. And these 3 are all the same. Oops. And then this top one, I know this is absolutely riveting. I'm spreadsheeting right now, and you're like taking my word for it that the colors are what they are, but it's because I have pictures on my phone, so that I don't have to keep changing what the puzzles are. Like, I don't have to keep changing the light filter. So those are 1, 1, 1. Those are always the same. So I'm pretty sure I had this. So then if I convert these to like actual numbers, those are 0, 0, 0. This is 4, because it's 1, 2, 4. This is 1, 1, 1. And this is 3. This is 5. This is... Oh, wait, no, that wasn't 5. Was it? No, that was 6. 6, and then this is 5, 5, 5, and then these are all 7. Just to make it slightly more clear what this is. And then I can color them with like unique things. So like, 7 is orange. We can make 1's purple, just so that it's like lined up with the one on the right, even though that doesn't really matter. 0s can be yellow. We'll make a 3 blue. Then we have 5, which can be red. And then this one can be like a different color. I don't know. I need another color, like green. There we go. I mean, yeah, that's true, but it doesn't matter. I don't really care what the colors are. I just need them to be distinct so that it's easy to tell which ones are which. Okay. So let's see if that worked. I'm going to bring that over, and then I'll bring up the game again. If I can find the right scene. There it is. I'll bring that up. I'm too lazy to remember what each of the colors are. So, this should be fine. Then that, but that's going to have to be separate. So that's not fine, is it? So that's one area. Then, like, this is okay. But then I need to cut this off. So I'm going to need to go something like this. And then like this. And then like this. Why is that wrong? No! Oh no, because this part I didn't cut off. Right, I need to actually solve the puzzle. That's the harder part. Now that I think I've set it up correctly. I need to actually like find a way to draw this that makes sense. So that cuts off the 0, 1s. That cuts off the 6, the 5, and the 6. But it doesn't cut off this one from these. How do we do that? Oh god. It's been a long time since I've played, and like I had a long day, so I can't imagine that I'm gonna have an easy time doing this. Am I sure that those are different? Did I make another mistake somewhere? Because I don't see how that's separatable if it's the same. Let's try going over this way first. Right, so this is fine. And then, but that's not fine, right? And how do I cut off the... How do I cut off this one from the other things, right? Like this isn't cutting that off. Huh. I feel like I may have made a boo-boo somewhere again, but I'm not sure how that is possible to have done. Like there, that's good. Because none of the ones in the middle match. So I have to be able to cut off the middle from everything. But I don't know how to do that. Right, see, this isn't good. So do I have to go like, so I have to go like, so I have to go something like this. But then I'm not cutting off this stuff from the center. Oh, but I could go like this. Is that right? That feels like it works. Yes! We were right. Boom. Oh my god. There we go. I just had to actually solve the puzzle in a way that made sense. Okay. So what did that do? I have no idea. Probably nothing. I don't know if these puzzles are actually like relevant because we have already actually activated the laser in the town. So I'm not 100% sure that this is actually like a thing that matters. And then I did the same for this one, so maybe I should double check that, but we might as well try to see if my like initial work was correct. Okay, so my spreadsheet is open. There's stars, so I need to have exactly 2 in each area of each type of thing. So that is fine. God, this is difficult. So there, so that is okay. So that top area is just 2 1s. So I need to keep the upper left black star that's in the bottom half needs to be the same as the bottom right black star, and we need to also cut off 1 of these. So like this. No, that's not right. Like no, we're gonna have to do it differently. This is a lot more mentally taxing. Because now, yeah, see, like that's fine, but then I can't go around, so we're gonna have to do that in a different way. The big thing here is that, so these 3, I'm just gonna like go over this a bit. So these 3 are the same as this one. So I need to like cut off 2 of them and then leave 1 like, and then leave 1 like this, right? But that doesn't quite work. So like if I ignored the top right and the bottom right and top left sets of 4 stars, this would almost be okay. This would be okay because we have 3 7 0 0 1 3 7. No, so we'd also have to come up here, cut off this one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Does that work? So those top black ones are 2 3s. We have 2 1s. We have a 0, a 0, 2 7s. This should work. Yes. Oh, that seemed to have done absolutely nothing, but they're like the optional puzzles or whatever, so that's good. I just wanted to solve them. Yeah, so but the same theory applies for the stars as did the thing. So I made the same spreadsheet, the same like 0 1 kind of thing, like the one on the right was that. So here, I'll bring it up just to show what I mean. I did the same one. This is the starburst puzzle, right? So I did the same thing. Right, so these 3 and this are the same, these 3 and this are the same, these 3 and this are the same, these 3 and this are the same. So like it's not too difficult once you like have it written out like this, because you can see like, you know, there's 3 in this corner and 1 in the opposite corner for each of the different colors, right? So you have to cut off each one of these each of these 4 corners in half is basically all it is, because you need to be able to cut off the 2 from the 1 and then leave it open so that the one that's left can meet the opposite corner, if that makes sense. So if I go back into the game, you'll see what I mean, right? So each corner here, I've cut it in half basically, so that, you know, we've got 2 that are the same, also meeting up with the extra one from the top corner, right? And it's just the same sort of symmetric. You said there's probably like 15 different ways to actually solve this puzzle. You just need to like sort of follow that same principle where you have the lines sort of going across each corner. As far as I can tell, that did exactly nothing, which is great. But I think they were just like little bonus puzzles or whatever, and that made me feel good to get them. So, because there's a lot of like unnecessary puzzles in this game, as far as I can tell, like puzzles that don't actually do anything, but they're like there to challenge you or to give like more bonus completion time or whatever. Because there's like a million puzzles in this game, plus all the environmental ones and stuff. I got a ton on this thing here, right? Like these all line up and are environmental puzzles that I'm pretty sure I got most of them in that area. I mean, I haven't gotten most of the environmental puzzles by a long shot. There's a boatload I've missed, and there's a few that I know where they are. Like there's one here that I didn't get. There's one over in like the treehouse that I didn't get. There's a lot that I know where they are and I've just not done because they were annoying, right? Obviously I haven't done them all, and I've pretty much dedicated myself to like not bothering. There's just too many. Oh, there's one. Like that's one right there. But I've got to find a way that's going to line up. This is obviously a puzzle, but I need to be in the position where the color of the back orange crate thing there like lines up in a way that lets me actually make it like a puzzle. And I don't know what angle to be on to make that work, but I know there is one there. So like there's a ton of environmental puzzles that I know where they are, and I'm not necessarily going to be dedicating the time to actually going through and finding them all, because I've sort of realized that there's a bunch of there's one on the windmill that I missed. Like I think I got one of them, but there's another one that I didn't actually solve because it was just annoying. As far as I know, they don't like do anything other than like actually complete the game for you. But so I'm doing them where I see them, but if they're like too annoying, I'm not going to bother, because I know I'm never going to 100% this game, because it's really fun, but I do want to move on to other puzzle games, because it's been a lot of fun like figuring stuff out and playing with chat and that kind of thing, and I'd really like to just do more. So I want to move on to another thing. It's going to take me a million years to 100% all the environmental puzzles in this, without like just looking up where they are, and then looking up where they are and going to do them is super boring. So I don't think I would bother. So I've sort of resigned myself to like not worrying too much about the environmental ones. We'll just sort of do them if they're available or they're easy. Okay, so there's a couple things down here. One, we have a new video thing. I've already gotten one of these, but I found another one. So I've got to get it out of my phone though, because I took a picture. There it is, and I'm gonna have to find a way to line this up in a way that makes sense, like this. So this should give me a video. Which, as far as I can tell, don't actually do anything either, but they're just sort of like completion-y things. But I have it, so we might as well look at it. Oh, right, this is just very clearly showing me which ones I've gotten, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more out in the universe that I haven't found. Whatever. I don't plan on uploading it to YouTube, so I'm not too worried about it. And the other, I didn't know what the Tetris pieces or the, like, I still don't know what to call this, the little triangle thing meant when I was down here last, so, we should be able to get those now. Is that playlist you linked you playing through it? Or is it somebody else? Oh, awesome. Okay, I'll have to go take a look. Game, like, did you enjoy it? Like, it's really fun and it's satisfying. Oh, thank you. It's really fun. It's satisfying. I'm looking forward to seeing what you got, what parts you got. Did you find everybody? Did you get, like, everybody's fate? Nice. Some of them are just like, it's possible to logically deduce every single person except for one, which therefore you can logically deduce, because you can logically figure out from clues in the game exactly who everybody is except for one person, so that one person has to be the one that's left. But there are some that are really hard, and a lot of people just sort of brute force it because you can get things correct in like sets of 3, as you're aware. So especially the like Chinese top men, a lot of people just sort of brute force that. It's the like ship's, the captain's steward, I think, is the last guy. I can't remember exactly who it is, but he's the guy that's like sitting on the stairs in the picture, like leading up to the upper deck. He's the only one that you can't actually know the name of from anywhere in the game. He does, but like, he shows up in a few things, but he's not explicitly named. You can kind of guess based on what his clothing is that he like is probably somebody. Yeah, you can tell. I don't want to like spoil anything too much for people who do watch this later, so I don't want to like discuss many things out in the open, I guess. But yeah, the Chinese top men are really difficult. There's a video on my YouTube channel that's just 12 hours long of me playing through the whole game in one sitting. If you want to see what happened with me. I think I got one of them by accident, if I recall correctly. Like the guy who got lightning bolted, I think I got him by accident. And then the other ones, I did notice the way that you're supposed to get them. I just like, because at that point they were pretty much one of the only things that was left, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? Like, what could possibly be different? I know it's these people. The only thing I can see of them is one thing. I don't want to spoil, that's why I'm saying one thing. So let's figure out what this one thing is. It's the only thing I can see. Can you tell them apart that way? And you could, it turns out. Just, it was difficult. The two women I guessed on, if I recall correctly, but there is a way to determine exactly which one is which. And I think one of the people who was watching me do it live pointed that out, like, after I found them. So during the video, I go and show where you can see that moment that you can tell them apart. But they were all escaping in the boat, and I just put women, like, there's like 3 women, and I already knew who one of them was, so I just put 2 of them in, and it happened to be right. So I guessed and got lucky, but I didn't explicitly guess. Like, I wasn't trying to get them right by guessing. I was just like, one of you is this person and one of you is the other. I'll just put that down for now, and if I have to switch it later, I have to switch it later. But I just put it down right, and it triggered to being correct. Yeah, you'll see me notice it eventually, I think, if you're watching my playthrough. I get pretty I think uppity about it. Alright, I don't know if I want to watch this whole... Oh, you can see it from the other side, too. Does that do anything different? It just covers up some areas of it. That's interesting. These videos are so weird. I don't know, like... They don't seem to mean or do anything. Alright, well, let's work on these things. So we need to have precisely one wrong thing in each side here for these. Or can I put both of them in one? No, I can't. Right, that's why they have the cuts there. So I need precisely one wrong thing in both of these areas, right? So that is one wrong thing. But then I'm going to need to get one wrong thing for this other one. And, like, this is obviously more than one wrong thing. Oh, what, could I cut off just one black one, maybe? Like if I did this, yeah, there you go. So that's precisely one wrong thing in both areas. Oh, that opens the door. So I guess I don't have to do that other one. And this, what is this? Oh, this probably lets me do the environmental puzzle because I'm going to do this and then the container doors are going to open so that I can actually like line it up or something, right? Like that's what's going to happen there. There's also, oh, that's where I came from. Oh, and this is, okay, so this doesn't do anything. Okay, well, let's go do the other puzzle anyway. Oh, you can see the back. That's neat. Okay, so we need to have explicit areas here. Right, so we need to make those shapes, but those shapes aren't going to fit in very well. These black squares don't make sense to me because, like, I need to separate them from the white squares, but there are no white squares, so I don't know if they do anything there. If you go into the menu, there's like, you can change the color settings, and I messed around with that a little bit, like which one you want to use. There's like 5 or 6 different settings. Okay, this video is getting weird, and I don't like the sounds that are coming from behind me. So like those black squares don't really matter. Oh, I didn't see that then. So if I go like this, that is those squares, right? But these are wrong. Right, like this is the right shape. That's, oh god, can I make the video stop? Like, it's really distracting. I guess not. Yeah, he did. He made the rendering technique first because he was trying to, yeah, I remember reading about that. Right, so like this is a shape that works, but it doesn't let us like solve the puzzle, right? And we also need to do it the other way around. 1, 2, 3. So wait, and then if we line them up, yeah, and then these cutouts are there to stop us from just going around, right? Because we could go around this way and then cut it off, because you could make the same shape on the other side, right? Right, if you could make the same shape on the other side like that, and then but you have to cut off these in order to do it, and you can't cut off these, like you're required to go this way. So what if I made like the bottom shapes as one thing? Like that should be fine for the bottom shapes, but this should make the top shapes angry. But it's also not doing the red thing where it is showing me what pieces are wrong, which is interesting. Normally if you get something wrong, it like tells you, like the thing flashes red that you've done it wrong. Do I even need to, like, I don't technically need to do this puzzle, but it's here, and I've said that I'm only not doing the environmental puzzles, so right, and oh, that doesn't work because we don't have, yeah, that bottom piece, and I don't think we can make that work because of that bottom piece. So I think we do have to go sideways somehow. Yeah, I'll probably do something like that, I think. So what if I, like, so that is fine. I could do that. Right? But we still don't have the bottom guy there. And that isn't like, and I can't cut that off either, so I'm gonna need to find a way to get the top. Because I can go either way here, just like this, and have one of those bottom corners solved correctly. But it doesn't let me do the top. So we're going to need to combine them somehow. And there's sort of two main ways I see to combine these. One in which you draw a shape like this, and the other one in which you rotate them on top of each other and you get something that's 3 tall, like a square that is 3 tall and 2 wide, but doing that doesn't actually contain them, which is a bit annoying, right? Like I can't just, I'd have to use 3 pieces in order to reach them, right? So if I'm trying to contain them, they have to be just on top of each other, kind of like so. Right, and I'd love to be able to do something like this, but I'm getting in my own way up there, like, so I have to finish with that. So in order to connect both of them, the only way to fit them in there is to stack the 2 high piece on top of the 2 high piece. You could rotate them, right? Like if I made the piece like this, and then put the other one on top of it, and had it like this or something. Well, I mean, I could have it like this. That doesn't let me get to the end of it. I don't really want to break out the spreadsheet for this, but I might need to draw these. I'm confused as to why the black squares are there, because as far as I can tell, they don't do anything. Because the black squares just need to be separated from like the white squares in every other puzzle that I've done like that. That feels like it should be a puzzle. But it is not. Alright, the black squares just need to be separated from the white ones. And there are no white ones. I need to find a way to make all these fit. So combining one piece doesn't really work unless I just immediately cut one off. So then, is there a way to combine? If I immediately cut one off, is there a way to combine the other 3 pieces? If I went like this, like that's almost there, because I can cut one immediately off, and then that's there, and then that's there, and that bottom one doesn't work. I would need to that almost does it, but not quite. Right, like that. That's 3 of the pieces that are correct, but that bottom one is still not, and I don't see a way to fit that bottom one in while cutting it off here. Because I can't go out. I have to go out at one point. I have this thing. So I could do that and then go out later. But then I can't cut this one off in the way that I want to anymore. Do I get all 4 of them together? So does that work for the bottom one? And then I can stack the top one on top of that. And then this one. So like those are those 3 pieces together. Right? Those are those 3 pieces together. But now the bottom piece doesn't work. Bottom left piece doesn't work. Because I can't cut it off that way. And I don't have a way to pop out here. Right? That doesn't make sense. I mean, you could make a shape by just cutting off these squares, but you also would have to cut off these bottom pieces. Right? And because of those little holes, that doesn't actually work. It's like really close. I can't cut that top one off like that. Because I'm thinking about like trying to combine, like if I can combine these bottom pieces like this, But then I can't stack the top two on top of that. Because I can only go up 2. And if I try to like include this top one in this nonsense, I've now lost my way of getting to the end. I feel like I'm really close. I think I'm really close to this. Is there a way to draw this by going a different way? I don't think so. Then we need to finish up there. So what if I like rotated that top one? So it was like out here, like this. Is that right? No. Like that. And then like that. Right? And then like that. And then like that. Oh gosh, we're so close to this. Look. Need one more square. How do I fit that last piece in there? Oh, do I put it on top of this one? That one's like this. So I would need to go up 2 and over 1. No, because I'd have to go here. I feel like we're so close to this. I'm having a hard time making my brain work right now. All those bottom 3 pieces are fine. That top piece we can't get correct right now. We also can't reach it. And if I could cut the bottom, but there's like those little cuts in there, of course, so I can't just go around the bottom square. So like one of these pieces has to be like this. Like one of those bottom pieces has to be shaped like this in this corner, because there is no physical way to cut off that bottom corner, right? So I absolutely have to use either this square or this square in the solution. Right? There's no way to do it without one of those 2 squares. Right, so that works. We've already done this part. And so can I combine these top pieces in a way? Oh, what if I go up like through the middle? This. Because then we can combine. Oh, no, it's so close. I keep getting like 1 square away from this every time. That's right for that top one, but that one isn't correct anymore. How do I fit that in? So if I went, no, doesn't work. So I could put that one on top. No, it doesn't work, because then I would need to reach to that piece as well. I feel like I'm right in that, like, one of the pieces absolutely has to contain that bottom square. And we need to find a way in which to not intrude very much on the middle to make this work. So then if I went like that for that piece, then this piece still doesn't work. Oh, does it work if I put the 3rd piece on top of that? Somehow? Like if I went like this? Oh, it's so close. We're just like one square off every time. And if I rotate that the other way, then it's not going to fit because I'm reaching the like I could go like this, right? Like I did before. But now I'm not. Do I have to I can't like reverse cut that off, can I, and go around back somehow? Like this? Because I'd have to go across the front first somehow here. Like that's too long now. Alright, no, those are too long. I feel like I might need to spreadsheet a bit. I don't really want to because it is kind of annoying doing so. But perhaps we will need to. Maybe. Okay, so we've sort of exhausted. So we've exhausted the abilities to go. Okay, so hear me out, I guess. We've exhausted the one shape. Like you can't just cut off one shape, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and do like 3 in another one. You can't do 2 and 2. And you can't do 3 and 1, but the other way. So I think we need to try to find a way to reach all 4 corners with the shape. I think we have to get all 4 pieces into one. And so these are too wide and too tall. So we have to go over 2 and over 2 to reach both of them. So something like that, if that makes sense. Is there a way to draw that? Oh, does this work? Almost. Right? Because we have to go 4 across in both ways. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think this works. Now, if you try to put them all 4 together, you can, if you rotate them each this way, so that, because we need to go 2. This is the only way to connect them all while going 2 across and 2 down. Hooray! Okay, now we can go to this other puzzle, which probably doesn't do something either, or doesn't do anything useful either. This looks like it might be a bit easier, but that's always sort of my downfall with these things. 2 across and like 2 up. Oh god, this is moving really fast for some reason. 2 across, 2 up, like that. But we're not cutting off the black one, and then if we just go like this. Nope. Why does that not work? Oh, right, because I'm not allowed to rotate these. For some reason, I assumed they were... Wait, no, shouldn't I be able to rotate those? No, it's only the ones that are on an angle that you can rotate. So I have to make these... So I'd have to do something like this, right? But this can't be in the same block. So I'm going to have to go... like this? Because they can be on top of each other? Why is that? Oh, because the black one is in the same square. Put them on top of each other like that, but the black one is wrong. So we can cut off the black one just like immediately. And what if we did like a sort of staircase of some variety? Like, not quite like that. That doesn't work because we're not capturing this piece. And that doesn't work because now we're too far over. Obviously we can just cut them off like this, but that doesn't help very much. And that works, but not for the bottom pieces. That works there, but that doesn't work there. Can we do a steppy thing? I feel like we should be able to do a steppy thing. Or like we have one like this, but then one on top of it, but then we can't get around. So this one black square is throwing everything at a whack. So this is fine. Right, we can solve the top if we can ever get to the top, right? We just need to solve this one black square in the bottom corner. There's no like colors or no, it's just shadows. There's no like, the fact that this is blue isn't anything weird, is it? Like, is there a color that we can look through somewhere to change what these are? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. I feel like this is doable. Right, this is fine. Then, if I was to do this, I can't get up from there though. Because the only way to make this 4 high, to get all 4 of them, is to stack them on top of each other. Like, that's the only way to get all 4. I could get... I don't think you can get 3 either, no. So they're going to have to either be sort of individually, or they're going to have to be in 2s. And I don't think there's a good way to get them individually, because they're next to each other and they're too wide. So, unless I want something like this, right? But I can't split that off, because then I can't reach. And I can't drive straight across the middle here, and then I can't separate them. This is weird. There's gotta be... Wait, no, like... I rotated the other ones. I'm allowed to rotate these, aren't I? Oh, no, I didn't rotate the other ones. I was treating them as rotating them, even though I wasn't, because I was taking the ones from the different corners and moving them in. Right. These ones are not rotatable. But how do I cut off this? Gotta be able to cut off this black one. Not quite. See, that fits 2, but I'm not containing the 2 that I need to fit anymore. Meaning I would need to go like this to get those 2 pieces. But can I go at that from backwards? No, because then I can't get down. Right? No, that's not quite what I'm trying to do, is it? No, that doesn't work. I was attempting to do this. Right, so I can do that, but then I can't finish it. And if I move that over one... I move that over one, doesn't help. Boy. I feel like I want to be able to do something like that just to make that work. But No, that's the wrong size. Stupid black square is ruining everything. So I can't go up like this, because I can't. The only way to get all four of them in one piece, in one shape, is like this. Or wait, no, I could. Can I stack all four of them? Like if I did like, I don't think so, because I have to get all four of them in there. I could go like up to. See, it's over too far. Am I just... No, that doesn't work because the black square. Am I just like overthinking this somehow? I feel like I probably am just overthinking this somehow. And there's something like kind of silly that I'm forgetting. Can I just offset them a little bit? No. Like that would work if all of them were in there, but they're not. So like if I need to cut off this black one from something, I need to use a 2 to do it. Then I can't connect the other 3. I can connect the other 4 if I like stack them up. Right? Like that is a shape that works for those. If they were all in that square, but they're not. And if I ever offset them, I'm just not capturing the one that matters. Can I offset them in the middle instead? So if I went like this. I think that works. There we go. Oh yeah. Ugh. Oh boy. I still don't understand what these arrows mean. Apparently we're wrong. Still wrong. Still wrong. Okay, it's correct. I still don't understand what those arrows do. I assumed it was something like, you have to go in the direction along the way that the arrow is facing, but obviously that's not right because you can't do that here because there's broken pieces here. Right, so my thought before was that you'd have to just go in one direction. Now I'm like, there's two arrows pointing up. We have to go up twice at some point in a row. Maybe, and there's like would this also work if I went up? No. I don't know. I have no idea what those arrows do. Not a sweet clue. Does that let us solve this because that's open now? Or do we need more things? Yeah, we're gonna have to go like all the way over here to get that, I think. I wondered what this little like peninsula was for. It's still not right. I guess we can't do it from over here because we're still missing orange bits. Alright, well I'm not gonna stress about it too much. I think we should head to the top of the mountain now. What do you think? Because I'm pretty sure we have all of the areas now. I don't know if there's a way to tell if we have all the areas other than go up and look, but I did get this one, don't worry. I think we've done all the lasers. At least I've done every area I could find. And every area that was drivable to by the boat we've done. Like, at least according to the boat map thing. Oh, there's an obelisk. I thought this was a way up, but I guess I was wrong. I don't remember. It's been a lot. I haven't seen a symbol that I haven't seen before anymore. If that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11, because there's the one over there. No, I've seen the little triangle things. I did the area with the little triangle. Oh, like the actual triangles, yeah. That's not an area, though, as far as I can tell. What's this? A door. It's probably one of the bunker things. So we have to collect the things. We can't move anymore. It's not an invisible wall. Because we can go in other directions sometimes. Oh, but there are different colors. Does that matter? No, because the hexagons you just have to collect. And the black and white things we have to separate from each other. Right, so we'd have to do something like this, but also while collecting the hexagons. So if I cut that off... I'm not collecting those, obviously, so if we go get like this one first. Oh! I can start from this end as well. Let me test something. If this stops about halfway through. No. I'm just thinking, is this the symmetric thing where it's invisible? Because we've had that in the symmetry. Because this looks like there's a start in each of the opposite corners and an end in the other corner. So it looks like it could be the symmetry thing where one of them is invisible, which is kind of annoying. So let's try, if we go 1 over, 1 over, 1 over, and then up. We should be hitting a wall right now if it's symmetrical. It is. Okay. I like symmetry in reality. I don't like symmetry when one of the lines is invisible and I have to like mentally remember where the other one is. Normally by drawing it on the screen with my finger while I'm going about the process. Like so. So I guess we want to try to get the yellow ones with the yellow one. Well, this, assuming the yellow one is the invisible one, I suppose. Or maybe I should try this way because it's going to be easier to draw with my finger. No, it's not gonna work. God, this is gonna be a nightmare for me to try to figure out. It's just a bunker, which means it's just a video. Do I care? I don't know. Maybe if I leave, I'll forget about it. Just want to see if everything up here looks good. I'll probably go back to it. Yeah, looks like we got them all because I can do this now. Well, what do we think? Do we want me to press the button and go down? Or should I go back to that bunker and keep trying to work on the symmetry thing? I'll let you guys decide. Alright, here we go. We're gonna ignore that bunker. Oh, another puzzle. Good. Okay. Oh, their shoes are in the way. Well, that's annoying. This guy has a cable too that leads to this box. That one's lit. This cable goes where? Under his feet. So that doesn't allow us to do anything, does it? Okay. So his feet are their feet are in the way, which is kind of annoying. Is there another black square? It's under his foot. So I have to cut off the white squares from the black squares here. Right, so that's not gonna work. Can I drive through there, or the cable's in the way? The cables are in the way. So what if I just make the white squares their own little thing? Is this like... Yeah, so this is like the... Wait, what? That goes away when I click that. Why do the endings go away? The ending over there exists still. Okay, so I need to... Okay. Yeah, I know, right? But there's got to be some angle on which we can cut things off. Obviously that doesn't work. So is it just you have to go opposite? Like, so if I press this one, will those two vanish? Yeah. Oh, I bet you anything I have to solve it from each direction, right? I think that's probably a thing we have to do. Because we have all three of these little lines here. So I was going to look for like a direction in which we could do what we needed to, but I guess it probably doesn't matter that much. Right, that solves that. But we don't have a way of getting over. We have to be at some sort of angle where it can see the other end. They're not stars, so I have to cut them off. But how do I... I don't see a way to actually get that cut off from the black one, because their stupid fucking feet are in the way. Stupid feet. Do these lead to anything interesting? Like, if I point off in that direction. There's the boat. Can we get any like fancy environmental puzzles from up here? Doesn't look like it. Doo-doo-doo-ba-doo-boop. That looks like a start for one, but I can't see the end. I'm not going to go chasing that down, I don't think. Okay. Let's focus up. How do we draw this in a way that allows us to stop the black ones from touching the white ones. Or the black ones from being in the same area as the white ones. White and black are separated there, but not on the other side. The big feet and the holes cut out are the annoying parts. So I have been attempting to draw it from the side where I'm looking. Like, I've been trying to draw this one like this way, where I'm looking at. I'm on the side of this circle. Does that work? No. So there is the option of going the other way. That almost works. I try to cut off this black one first. Yeah, I can't just cut it off this way because there's the stupid hole. No, I also can't see the end. What if I like went to the other side though and drew it from the backwards perspective? Can I go from like really far back? Oh, I can. That doesn't cut off the black one though, unless I go up here. I wonder, it's like, this can't be the way to do this from this angle. Yeah, then I can't cut off the black one from the other white one there without also going through the other set of feet. If I can I go at it like this? Not quite. The ribbon also blocks it though, right? Oh no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. The ribbon also blocks it, so that doesn't work. Like I can never go between their legs, or between his legs anyway, because of the ribbon. Can go between this guy's legs though. If required. But how do I get that black one out of the way? Come on. There we go. So that black one is cut off. That doesn't matter. This is fine. I feel like I need to solve this from every angle though, so like I don't know what I could change here. I can't go just around this white one to cut it off. And there's that black one that's just sort of in the way regardless of what I do here. So maybe I'm approaching this from the wrong point of view, where I'm trying to get the white one separated. Maybe I need to think about how do we just take the black ones out of play. I feel like the game is basically telling me right now, like, you've only just begun. That whole thing was just a tutorial, and now the real puzzles happen. And I'm like, oh gosh, no. do? I don't know how to get past this. Ooh. There's gotta be some angle at which this works, but I don't know which angle. I've got to think about this more logically. And I can cut off the black one, but I can't cut off the white one like this. Because I can go through his legs, cut off the black one, which is fine, but it doesn't cut off the other black one. And either I have to be able to cut off the white one and then get around, while also cutting off like the other white one, which I don't think is doable here, or cutting off like the other black one. And so I can cut off that white one. I can cut off that black one doing that, but that like doesn't help, and also I can't get to the end from here. Alright, so like either I have to cut off the white ones like individually, because they're in opposite corners, so like I can't just drive around here. How did I get by that and then not be allowed to get back? It was weird. So either I have to cut off individual white ones or I have to cut off individual black ones. And I don't see how I can cut off individual black ones. One feels like it should be the easiest because I'm very restricted in the manner in which I can start. And the fact that it's on this corner lets me just cut off this circle immediately. But I don't have I can't even see the end, which is certainly a problem. Because we can do that. But now we don't have... We can't cut off that individual black one. So how do I get to the other side with that? Ah, boy. And that's not cutting off the black one from that white one unless I also do this, which I can't really do because I have to do it for the other side too. I can't go through his legs. Is there like a different... Can I like walk up any of these things to get like a better angle on any of this? Doesn't really look like it, does it? I do not know, man. I do not know. I feel like it's got to be like real specific angles or something to get these. So what? We've basically been looking at it from the point of view of both the start and the end. So I guess the other option is to look at it from the sideways. So like what? This one, not that one, not that one. So like this one activates this piece. So if I like put myself in a way where those are the ones that don't matter, can I do anything? Not with you. Oh, with you I can, right? What if I can? Where is the end for this one? Over there. Almost. So that's fine. And I can cut off the white. Yeah. So I knew. So cutting them off individually. There we go. That's one. Cutting them off individually is the way we have to do this. And I think the only ones you can really cut off individually are the white ones, right? So I need to be on an angle where I can see the end that I have to get to, where I can also cut off the white ones. Which I felt like it was feasible to do from this side, right? There was one that I could do like this, because I could cut that off. I need to still can't cut that one off, so can't quite do that. No, that doesn't work. Can I wait? Right? Can I drive through the cable? No, I can't. So I can't go through his legs here. So if I'm on this angle, plus I've already done this one, right? I just did that one. That was what I did from here. I've already done this one. So why am I looking at that one? That's literally what I just did. If I go from this angle and get a different one, what can I do? If I try to get this guy. I can cut off that black one. I can cut off that white one. But can I cut off that black one, which is the important bit? I feel like I should be able to. Can I line this up? Almost. No, I keep clicking on this one like that's what I'm trying to do. It's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this one. But I can't see that corner from here. Okay, we can cut off the black one very easily. Is it possible to cut off the other black one? No. Not without moving over. I was trying to get that corner in sight as well, but I don't think that works. Okay, so from this side, what else is there? Can I get this one from this side? Yeah, but I can't really do anything. This is going to be a nightmare with like some really specific angles, I feel. I feel like we might be able to get this one like this. Can we go up there first? No. White, we don't block that white one off in any way. What ways can we see the end from this square? which will allow us. Does this work? No. Pretty sure I still have to do the like individual thing, right? That doesn't cut that one off though. No, that doesn't work. Wish there was like more of a hint about which way to go to be able to, or what angle to be on to make these work. Is there? I don't think there is any way to cut off that black, the black ones, because I don't think there's any angle, because his foot is on that black one. So, and there's the cable through that one. So I don't think there's a single angle in which you could be that would allow you to actually cut off. This is the only way, the only angle at which we could completely cut off that black one from other things. But then what if we completely cut off this white one? No, because then we're not completely cutting off the other white one from this black one. And so I think what we'd have to go, like this feels like we're getting somewhere. Doesn't really matter what I do with this white one, this black, because I've already cut off that black one. But I need to be able to cut off this black one. And this is not doing that unless I cut off this white one somehow. Which we might be able to do if we line this up just right. Almost. No, I don't think that's going to be quite doable from here. I need to get that corner in sight. Yeah, that doesn't quite work. Ugh. I hate these angle ones too. I keep saying I hate it. Like, I think I just... It's a good game. It's a well designed that pretty much each puzzle sort of drives me a little bit crazy in some ways. I think we're probably along the right lines here. Because, like, I know I can cut this one off. I move closer. Hey, T-Self. We are attempting to get this. We got those weird color ones in the town because I did a bunch of stuff off stream and spreadsheeted it. Then we went under the windmill to get those two puzzles that were on the door that we hadn't solved before, which led us back out into the town anyway, where we opened a shipping container, and then I came up here because my lasers are done. So we got the town before, and now I'm trying to get this puzzle. There we go. I knew we were on the right track with that one. Okay, so which is the one we have left? It's this guy? No, it's this guy. I do not like it. So I know that I can cut off this one And I know that I can cut off this one if I get to the right angle. So I'm going to need to be on some... So the angles that I have are limited, right? They have to be able to have the start and the end within the same line of sight, right? If they're ever separated, it's the wrong angle. So like it can't be over here and it can't be over here, because then there's no way to actually get across. I don't know. I don't particularly like the angle ones. Oh, the other one, there's a bunch that I say I don't like, but really what I mean is that they're annoying. Like the Tetris ones, like I think it's clever and they're definitely solvable if you just put in the effort. These angle ones, like the ones where you have to like line the camera up in the exact right point, because otherwise like the laser is blocked because you can't see it. It just feels so counterintuitive to me. The other ones, right, like make a shape, like great, you just have to figure out the way it fits in. But this one, where like depending on what exact angle you're on, you can draw the puzzle differently, just feels so really, it just doesn't feel good. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the way that I approach these things. So we obviously can't do it from here, so we're pretty much trying to find some angle in this area or in this area that lets us solve this. If we're on this side, we can't cut that one off individually because there's a cord in the way, but we can cut off this one individually and go around. But I don't think we can also cut off the other white one individually, especially if we're not at an angle. Where we can get through here. And there's absolutely no way, it is impossible to completely cut this one off from anything else because his foot is in it. So no matter what angle you're on, you can't actually cut that one off individually. So it has to be something where we cut off these other ones. And I don't think there's a way of cutting off, because his foot is here. So I don't think there's a way of actually cutting this. Oh wait, no, I'm clicking on the wrong one. Aren't I? Oh no, that's the right one. His foot is here, so that's not really cut offable either, because his foot is in the way. The only way that would be a thing, I think, is if we were to go at it something in a manner in which we cut off this one from everything. But if we do that, the exit isn't there anymore, and we can't drive through these cables. So I'm fairly confident in that it has to be something like this from this side. Something along these lines. Can we go all the way around the outside? Oh, we might be able to go all the way around the outside. That would work if we had just the right angle here, wouldn't it? Oh, that's one we already did. I'm a doofus. Of course, I've solved that one already. Derp. I guess what I mean, does the same principle apply from this direction? I don't think so. No. Because we can't actually individually cut off the black one from there. I guess we could technically do it from this angle too. In which case we can individually cut off the white one. Ooh, can we individually cut off the white one and the black one here? So if we go like this. This feels very almost. The pole in my way. Because we can get the black one individually there. But we need to get to the end. No, we can't go through here. There's that black one that, like, I would need to go around still. And I don't think I can do that. Oh, I can cut off that bottom corner. I don't need to cut off that white one individually, I guess. Will this let me get by his foot? No. I need to go up here for this to work. I need to go up there. Need to get this white one cut off. Obviously I can't go through that corner, so I would need to go... No, that doesn't work, does it? I feel like we're very close here. Ugh. No, because that doesn't stop the black one over there. How do we stop that black one? I don't even know if this is the right angle. It's just an angle that could possibly work. And I feel like this could be something. Only that wasn't there. Oh, we can get by his foot at this angle, but I don't think we can ever get by his foot this way. I don't think there's a way in which that works. And we would need to do that in order to cut this white one off from the black one. I think we need to find a method in which we can cut this white one off individually, which is going to involve going like up this way so that we can go around it at the bottom. Like, is that, no, that's not gonna work because we can't get to there. No, this is the way that we started that other one, but oh God, I've been driving towards the wrong one again. I keep doing this. I keep changing what I'm looking at and driving the wrong fucking way. Ugh. I've been like looking at the wrong puzzle for so long again. Hey look, we can just do it this way. Almost. Oh, man, can you tell my brain is having a hard time today apparently? So it's probably some angle like this, or we cut off this one individually so we don't have to worry about that other black one, and then we can go like up here and cut off that white one individually. If we get the right angle. I've wasted like 15 minutes on this puzzle by just literally looking at the wrong thing. If we can just get the sort of pixel perfect angle which lets us do this, this should be fine. It's got to be some precise angle in which this works. Not quite. There, that works. There we go. Eventually I realize I'm doing the wrong thing and figure it out. See, that's the kind of thing you're allowed to tell me, by the way, if I'm just sitting there wasting my time trying to solve something that I've already solved from a different angle. You can tell me that one. God, that was annoying. A big old pile of chairs and like video monitors and stuff with all the different areas. This feels very like Portal to me, in that we've like unlocked the secret area where they're like actually running the experiments from, and there's going to be like a machine down here that's been monitoring my progress or whatever. Like behind the scenes now or whatever. Yeah, look how Portal that is. It's so Portal. Oh god. Oh god. I don't like the look of this. There's a puzzle in there? How in the Christ's name am I supposed to solve that? There's one over there that I can't see. This is gonna be fun. There are no shapes. There is a black hexagon though. There are two black hexagons. Oh no. That just feels like making it hard for no reason. Oh, there's another one over there. This is probably a bridge that we can extend to go look at things in better manners, right? So, what? Oh, what the hell? I do not like this. Okay, so we want to be able to look at that side, I guess, to the best of our ability. I mean, I could just do this, like, and that cuts those off. But I would need to also get the shape in there somehow. I guess you could always go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. But like very clearly this is making a bridge that I can then use to like get to those other puzzles, so we might have to come back and adjust that to go in a different direction. Like we could also go the other way, I guess, so that we can do the puzzles on the other side and get to the other exit, which might be what is intended there. I feel like this is going to take a lot more than the one session. What the fuck? Why can't I just can't click on that? Because that puzzle is broken, I guess? What? They all got shifted? Like, it just won't let me click on that. Well, the good news is we can see this fucking thing now. But I hate it. That's 4. But you also need to be, what, 4 over? If I go like this? That works, does it not? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm not cutting off that top bit. I feel like that's a bonus puzzle of some kind, and I don't want to do that at all. Those are also broken. And I can't go through this because I drove through the middle here. I figured this would at least let me get to work on these puzzles, but apparently not. Okay, so we want to end in the left side, I guess, so we can actually get through there and not drive through the middle in any way. Oops. There. That lets us go around the middle, and we have bridges on both sides now. Nope, we can't go around the middle because we're going through the middle. Never mind. Where actually is that? And is it these 4 squares in the middle? Yeah, it looks like it's those 4 squares in the middle. So, how do we contain that this piece while not going through those 4 squares in the middle ever? Don't know how doable, how that works. I mean, yeah. Like, it's gonna have to go around them, but that wouldn't work because it still goes through it. Are the pieces, like, if I can pass itself very closely, will I be able to go through it? It doesn't look like it. If I solve that thing in the middle, does the cube full of furniture go away? I don't know. How was the Twitch panel has changed, so when I like tab out to go click on things and look at it, things do not work the way I want it to. How is the beta stuff yourself? I know, I only watched some of it. Did it get better or worse? Oops. Did it get better or worse? Because it seemed strange to me. Oh, is there a path? Oh, there's a path through there. Well, that would have helped. So, oh, we can solve this one still, I guess. Although it's really hard to tell where the square, yeah. Well, so that it's hard to call it playable then, in my mind. This one is solvable. Not quite. It's really hard to see what with the lines there. Saying you never got past turn 10 makes me feel not good about its like playability. So I was wondering how it was even possible to get past this thing in the middle, but there's a hole here, which I guess we just got lucky on right there.
The relation between the controller and the controlled is reciprocal.
Oh, is that the like sun temple?
Studying the behavior of a pigeon designs contingency.
2 major schools of Zen exist in Japan.
There's the
Rinzai and the Soto. Both have the same goal of seeing the
monastery-looking
world
thing, temple.
but their approaches are different. In the Soto school, the emphasis is on quiet contemplation in a seated position without a particular focus for thought. The method in the Rinzai school, however, is to put the intellect to work on problems that have no logical resolution. Such problems are known as koans, from the Chinese kongan, meaning public announcement. Some are mere questions. For example,
yeah, hard to call it playable then.
When your mind is not dwelling on the dualism of good and evil, what is your original face before you were born? Others are set in a question and answer form, like, what is the Buddha? Answer, 3 pounds of flax, or the cypress tree in the courtyard, to name but 2 of the classic responses. According to tradition, there are 1,700 such conundrums in the Zen repertoire, and their common aim is to induce a kind of intellectual catastrophe, a sudden jump, which lifts the individual out of the domain of words and reason into a direct, non-mediated experience known as Satori. Zen differs from other meditative forms, including other schools of Buddhism, in that it does not start from where we are and gradually lead us to a clear view of the true way of the world. It is not a progressive system in this respect. The sole purpose of studying Zen is to have Zen experiences, sudden moments, like flashes of lightning, when the intellect is short-circuited and there is no longer a barrier between the experiencer and reality.
Oh my god, there's
David
a puzzle
Darling,
in
1996.
there? I'm just trying to follow the wires right now, right? So there's like that wire, the one from these puzzles goes up. And then it looks like it just goes into a screen that's in this thing. Like I have to solve that as a puzzle, which looks nightmarish. So, and I also have the one in there that I still have to solve. These ones seem to go into here to solve this thing. However, I don't see how that puzzle is doable. Like, I can't click on this. Like, it's just not... Oh, fuck off. Like, the whole thing is shifted, but okay. That's annoying. Oh boy. Well, these are gonna be fun. Can't even see what that is. It looks like 4 negative squares. And we also have this, which is very hard to see. See, like, this stuff is annoying. Like this, I don't know, I'm really not a fan of this part right so far. This like bridge thing is cool, like that was neat. But like, this is stupid. This is just taking the concepts, like it's not introducing anything new, it's not forcing me to learn anything. It's not like, let's figure out a new aspect of the puzzle. This is just, let's take the thing you already know how to do and just make it really annoying to solve. That's it. There's no like additional puzzling out here. It's just making it more awkward. And like, I don't know. You understand what I mean? Like, this just feels bad. Like, I really don't like this. Right? Like, I know exactly how to solve this type of puzzle, but like, I'm probably gonna do something where I miss a square or something because I can't actually tell where all the squares are. Yeah, oh look, I missed a thing. Wow. What a challenging puzzle. Other than the fact that it's not, it's just really annoying. And do you see what I mean though? Like, that just doesn't feel good. Please don't tell me I'm the only one that is thinking like that. Because this, I haven't, like, this puzzle doesn't teach me anything, or like isn't trying to make me do something in a manner to which I am not used to. Like, it's exclusively just to be annoying. Right? Like, it's not particularly hard, like, because I haven't had to learn anything new. It's not introducing any new mechanics. It's just being like, haha, you can't tell if that's a 3 or a 4 square piece Tetris thing. This game had me pretty, like, okay, so it's a 4-piece Tetris thing. So I can like cut it off, and then there's a black one down here, but there's also a white one there. So if I cut that off first, and then cut that off, and cut that off, right? Like, these are relatively simple in terms of like, we're not learning anything new, we're not introducing new mechanics, we're not making it like more clever by combining them. We're just taking something and making it annoying and then calling it harder. And I'm gonna bitch about this until it's done, because this sucks. There we go. We should be back. Sorry about that OBS crash. Still don't know what that's all about. It just happens sometimes. You know, the witness, you had me. You had me very solidly, like quite literally, until this. That doesn't work because we need to cut off the white one. Was there a black dot there? Is that why we drove through there? No. There's one up there though, so we have to go through here. Or we could also go this way. And I have to cut this way, so we might as well take the white one and cut that off, and then we can black. No, they're not cutting the white one off there, so we have to take this. No. That doesn't work either. Ugh. I'm gonna go look at a different one, because that just hurts my eyes, man. These we're gonna just have to, it's like the angle thing again, which I think is really annoying. Like, so I can do something like that to cut off that one on the top, but I need to, so can I like angle it there any way to get that line viewable? No, it's not. Okay. So we can go like this to cut that off. We can go like that, and we'll cut those off, and that's fine. But now it's that white one that's a problem. If I do this... No, because we have to go... I want to go the other way. I want to go like this. But that is separated. But no, that's not separated. So what if I did it like this? No, not quite. You want to go over here and then down. So we get that. But that's not separating this black one, so I'm gonna have to do something about this black one. So is there an angle in which I can go through the top there? I don't think so. So how does this work? How can we get that white one in the center not... What if we just hide it and pretend it's not there? Like, hey look, it's not here anymore. Because angles work like that in this game, don't they? No, it's just zoning me in. They only ever work negatively, not positively, of course. Little drawings for this, chisels, designing like the temple. It does feel very portally, like sort of test bed kind of stuff. This one is just definitely about the way we angle this, so there's got to be something to make this work. But I don't know how to cut off that white one in the middle. Does this hole count for cutting things off? Probably not. What if I went like this? No, then I can't go around that way. No. So, I mean, how do we, like, that cuts these off from each other, right? So that's not a problem. So I can go like this. I can cut this whole left side off. Which doesn't matter too much, but we have that white thing in the middle, which is a problem. And the only way in which I'm going to get that solved is if I can go up or down this centerpiece here. And I don't see a way to make that work. What if I try like from the other angle, right? Like, that looks brilliant. But that doesn't. That doesn't. That doesn't. And if we want to cut this on off in this way, we have to go like that. And we still have the problem of that white one in the middle there. Is there any way to like bring these together in a way such that they cut off the center? Aha! That seems to be promising, because we were trying on this side, right? And we can't go through this way, but this one can go through this way. Which is the thing that seems to matter here. So we like go like this. No, that's not quite right, because we have this black one in the wrong spot. That doesn't work. But we can so get this white one in the center. Is there an angle in which I can go all the way down? I don't think so. No. How did we have that before, where the problem was we couldn't go through the center here? It was like this, wasn't it? No, that doesn't work. Like this? Yeah, but now we're not doing this thing, which I need to do. There we go. Okay. So those are both black, and then there's a black and white one down there. So I want to go like this, but those middle ones are black. So that's not, I'm gonna have to like cut this off like this. Because I'm gonna have to come up this way. These guys are black, and then there's a white one down in that bottom corner. So what angle can I be to make that work, but also cut it off with that top one? Like ignoring everything else, we need to cut off. We need to cut off that top one from the bottom white one. And how do we do that? We're gonna have to go at some. Oh, can I do it from like over here? Yeah, there you go. Like something like this. That's the biggest problem, is that we're gonna have to find the angle in which we can solve it that way. Right. Everything else aside, that is something that has to be done at some point. So like this. There we go. Oops. Okay. So now we have this boyo. Is it symmetry again? It is. Okay. So we're gonna need to find a way to get through that bottom side. Can we... And which angle lets us... So it's just... Oh, there's one down there too. There's one there that we've picked up. And then we need to find a way to get through this bottom piece. I don't know how we're going to accomplish that, because the only way to accomplish that is to come at this from this way. So we're going to have to get an angle which lets us go around. No. And we can't do this because this won't let us get to one of the ends. Like, oh, this is so dumb. Like, I really don't like this. I think I've been talking for quite a bit. I'm gonna go get some more water. I will BRB. My throat's starting to get a little bit annoyed. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab a bit more water and I'll come right back. Okay, we are here again. Got some water. And we'll bring the game back up. Okay, and we'll keep working on this. I mean, you have to assault this from this angle so we get that bottom one. So we need to, can I get right in here so that I can I get this top one? No. This has to, I have to come at it. I at least have to touch this. No, I can do this because I don't have to come at it this way. I just have to touch this point, right? So I can go like that. Which one did I miss? I missed one somewhere. I just have to touch this point. Which one did I miss? Ah, there it is. So I have to go over and then down. And then we touch this point. There we go. What did that do? Seemingly nothing. It's just one of the steps. We still have to solve these annoying fuck off puzzles that are difficult to see. Who have no intrinsic difficulty other than we've made it real annoying for you to actually view the puzzle, which I'm going to harp on as being annoying and bad for a really long time. Oh, that's like water. It's like water, but it tastes like apricots in his beer. But still have to solve this one, which yeah, that has a wire going through it, so clearly we will have to solve this. We'll have to solve those, which are very annoying. We'll have to solve those, which are very annoying. So all of these suck. This one is the closest to being finished, so let's just do this one, I guess. Oh gosh. Okay, so are there dots? I can't tell if there are dots. Yeah, there's one here. Look at it for a bit. And there's one here too. So if we cut that off, then we can do that. And no, because that's a black one down there, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll have to go. There is a dot in that corner, so we will have to cut that off. Right, so we do have to do that. We have to go over this corner here. So if we're going over that corner there, we can come at it like this, which then we can't get out. We can come at it like that, in which case we're going to have cut off the black ones first. So we can keep this white one in the outer area, where we go like this, and then we have to cut off these like black ones. Yeah, like this is dumb. Like, I don't know. This is, I really, really hate this. And maybe that's just me being a grumpy old man or something. Like, that's not right, because that white one is in there with that black one. I can't do it that way, because that white one is in there. That is almost right, except for the white one at the bottom, which I think we just need to cut off by itself. No, we're going to need to go up for this black one first, and then that black one, and then those should all be fine. Yeah. Like, it's not really that hard. It's just artificially slow because it's annoying. Like, what? And now this one's all fuzzy. Like, let's just see where the dots are. Okay, so there's a dot here and a dot here. So we'll have to cut off that white one. And cut off that black one. Like, look. Wow, so difficult. It's just annoying. So that's activated those two, but that seems to have not done anything. Presumably we need to activate 4. That one looks like it comes from the center, and that one comes from over here. Okay. So we'll have to solve these puzzles, but from far away. Wow. You could also do this one, I suppose, which is equally as frustrating. Cut that off. Oh, so we could go like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Like, so that works for the shapes, but not for the colors. So if we want to go like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 thing, we can't. So we can't. We're gonna have to go. We have to line them up in a different way. We're gonna have to put like. So we're gonna have to put like the 4 on top of the 1. So we're gonna have to do something like that, but in a way that also contains it. The only way to contain it is to also go along this way. So we need to put the 4 on the other side or something. Like, this needs to be like this. I can't. So that works for the shape, but it doesn't work for the white and black thing. And we also can't see the exit from there. So I can separate those initially. How do I get this to draw correctly? I mean, I could also go like have the 4 in the middle, right? We could draw something. No, I can't have the 4 in the middle. It's got to be on one of the sides. Because I'm thinking of something like this for a solution, but we're gonna have to cut off this somehow, which I don't think is doable that way. And we can't like put this in the middle, so we're either gonna have to go like, we could go like just the 4 up like this, but then how do we, there's no way of cutting that one in unless we like balance it on top, right? And if we balance it on top, 1 2 3, like we're gonna have to go something like this, which doesn't fit either, because we can only cut off 1 square with that 4 on the top thing. Like the Tetris piece on the top, we can only cut off 1 square if we're just going to balance it on top of another one, because this is 5 wide. So if we could do something like this if we wanted to like put it on top of one of them, right? But that doesn't, 1, that doesn't contain the pieces, and 2, it doesn't split up the colors. So I think we need to do something like where we take this color first, because like there's, or we do something about this first. So wait, what if we, so we could go like the 4 like this. I can't even draw it right. Right, there's the 4, but we still need to get the other 4 on top of it, and that doesn't work unless we can't reach that. So they have to go together, right? If you see what my logic is here, because you have to contain this piece, right? So the only way to contain this piece while going across is going to contain the other long piece. You could go at it from the other angle, but then you're not going to make it there, right? So you're going to have to go, you're going to have to contain both of them, and I feel like it needs to be something like that shape, but that's not cutting off the pieces that matter, and that's also the wrong shape, because 1 2 3 4, because this would have to be like this. We can put that 3 along anywhere though. Right, so I could go like this to cut that off, and then we go the 4 tall. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, like that doesn't work though. Gosh. I am along the right, so like we can get this one for free, and I think I am along the right lines here, in which we do something like this. We can get this one like this. Almost. Because these have to line up, and they have to line up like this. Like there's no other way to make that work, where we collect both the pieces. My eyes are starting to hurt. I feel like we might need to stop soon. Ugh. We have to combine these 2 pieces, and the only way to combine them is in a like T, right? So 1 2, in order to capture both of these pieces. Like that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, that should be fine. No, oh, we didn't separate these guys. So we have to separate those first. How do I do that? Just lost my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we don't have the white piece separated first, so we have to go like this. No, that doesn't work. We're gonna have to go like this. No. One, two, like so, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Ugh. Okay. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. And we've got presumably one in here, the other one in here that just would have activated. Yeah, there it is. Oh wow, that's not going to be annoying or anything. Oh my god. I like how as soon as I say this is getting annoying, I feel like it should probably end soon, is when we start getting more viewers. Oh dear. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Okay. Where were we? So, where's the start? It starts up here, ends down there. We have to connect these 3, so it's 4 by 4. So, like, those could work in a shape like that. And that should be doable to solve those other things, right? If we just separate this thing first, right? So if we separate that, we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is 5 wide. I thought it was 4 wide. It's so hard to tell. What a surprise. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah. Hey, like it's not. If that panel, if that puzzle, see what I mean? Like, if that panel was flat, this would take. This is not hard. Like, that's not particularly exciting, but the difficulty here is we made it annoying, which is not good. Like, I was all excited for like this. Oh, there's the maze area. I was all excited for this. Like, we made it to the final area kind of thing. And so far, I'm just like greatly annoyed with it. I might need to redraw this bridge to get closer to these puzzles, but like, it's already hard, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. I don't see a Tetris shape in there, but there's a negative shape. I don't understand. I don't understand how there could be a negative shape, but no actual shape. Am I missing like a shape in there? I don't see a shape from this angle. Yeah, I don't see a shape. Like, unless it... Because those are the negative shape squares, like the ones where you need to take away a shape. And I've never seen that alone before. I guess we can try to see if there's perhaps a square that would be missing, like off screen or something, but if we don't know what the shape is, how is it even possible to do? So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's a 4. 1, 2, 3, it's a 4x4. Right? That's just the bottom right corner of it. I don't think there's any piece missing here. We could always try to just draw that shape as is. Nope. There's like the... Like, what is that even? Let's go up here. I'm gonna take a picture of this so it's easy to remember, so that I can resolve my way over there later if required, without having to resolve it. And then there's got to be a way in which I can like move this closer. If I go... That should solve the puzzle. It's not going to let us get back to the other side. Oh no, because I was hoping it would let me get over to that wall more easily, but we have to go there like before we go to the center, right? Yeah. Nope, we're gonna have to go over here first. Why does that not work? Oh, right, duh. I'm not cutting that off. So I'll have to go like this. Then I can't get around it. But the only thing I care about is solving this while also going left first, basically. That runs into the center though, doesn't it? I think that did run into the center. Where does the center start? Right underneath it. So if I go like this, then just over here first. No, I need to get over here first so that I can just like look at the end. I guess we could go like this. There, that's not going to let us get through, but it should let us look at that puzzle for a little bit more closely. Yeah, those are just negative squares. And there's no actual shape in here. Excuse me? So what flashes if I do this? There's no shape. There's no tetromino to actually solve there. So how do the negative squares cancel out something that isn't there? And then 1, 2, 3 high. Like, so that just draws that shape. But drawing the shape... Oh, it... What? It wanted the shape? Even though those are not how the shape normally works? Excuse me? Because I drew the shape. But that's not a tetromino. It's a different color. The blue ones are normally like the negative pieces. Oh my god. Okay, so there's a 3 non-rotatable one there at the top. So we could do this, and then like 1, 2, 3, like that. I don't know where the exit is though. Oh, it's on the top there. So the trivial solution would be to do that, but that doesn't work. We're gonna have to combine it with something. So if I go like the 3 up and then 2 and then 2 over, like this. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that should be fine. And then we cut that off, and then we go over to give this 1, 2, 3, and then we go up to the end, and we get it. Like, it's not like... not hard, it's just really fucking annoying. And I'm gonna harp on this forever, because I think it's stupid. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of grab my solution from this again, in which we went like this. Because we're not able to see from where we were anymore. Although we still can't really see from here. Like, we can't see that very well. Although they're just... and it's moving. So that's great. Oh boy. Start should be down here somewhere. We gotta get the purple one in the area as other purple ones. There probably is another way, but I'm already annoyed with this, so I'm not gonna think about it too much. The black one and the black ones can be in the same area. We just gotta get the white one. And then there's the black ones there, and then there's the purple one if we go up to the top of it. Can we not go over from the top there? Ah, we can't. I see. So we'll have to take this in a different method. No, that doesn't work. The cuts are annoying. So what if we go up and grab the purple one first? No, not quite. I missed a black one. So take the purple one. We cut off the white one, cut off the black one. That doesn't work. So we can go... we just take the white one out of the picture first. So we go up one, then over. That cuts off the purple from itself, though. Yeah, so that doesn't work. Another option is to go this way and to take the gonna have to take the black one in its own area though, and that doesn't really work that way. I mean, there's probably definitely another way to get around and solve this. Like, it would just be the opposite, I would assume, of the way that I have it now, where we come in from this side first and then go out the other way. But it's not like this can get any worse, so we might as well just do it. The other thing I can do is wait until the perfect version of the puzzle comes around and just take a picture of it. Which is probably what we will do, because that will let me look at it more conveniently. But to wait a minute for it to like rotate all the way through, because there is one frame of this where the whole puzzle is just on one screen. And this is going to be the most annoying one, because these two are closer than this one, so like I don't want to bother going back and changing everything. There is the frame where the whole puzzle is on screen and I can kind of look at it more better. So if I go like up, no, we can leave the purple like that. We can take the white like that. And then the black can be in its own thing. We can't go around the back of the purple though, which is kind of the annoying part there. I see. No, don't go away, picture. Stay, please. I would like to stay. So let's try going up to this top one first to get the purple out of the way. So we get that, and we come there. Because can we go around? I think we can go around the bottom purple one. Yeah, we can. So that's the big thing. That we can go around the bottom purple one. Oops. And then we can cut off the black one. Although that doesn't let us cut off the black one from the white one, which is a bit annoying. If we go like this, no. We're gonna have to do this. Nope. Go like this to get the white one in its own like bucket, I think. No, but if we do that, then we can't get that black one off. I see. So we go up, take the purple. I mean, there's no point in taking the purple like that, really, though, right? No, stop going away, picture. Because the purple doesn't matter. Like, it just needs to be in the same area as the other purple. But if I go that way, I am going to cut off that purple one from itself. So the way to do this, I guess, to go take that one first, and then we can cut off the white. We can leave the black. Man, looking at it on the static picture like this isn't helping very much. I feel like that's good. That should be good, I think. Yes, there we go. So what's the problem with this one? This one just looks normal. Oh. Oh. Thanks, I hate it. Okay, so let's take a picture of this one so that I can look at it in a more reasonable way. So there's a 3 wide thing and there's a 3 top one. So if I go up and cut that off, I can go cut that off if I want to, but that doesn't really help that much. If I rotate it, am I allowed? I'm not allowed to. I can rotate them, right? No, that's only the angled ones that can be rotated. Oh, I know you can get closer to them. I'm just already annoyed with them, and I don't think getting closer is going to actually make it any different. like, it's not going to make it any easier for me to be closer, so I don't see a point. Because the problem is, like, that they move, not that I'm far away from them. That's the wrong picture that I took. There we go. So I can go over and cut that off. Can't really cut that off easily unless I come from the top. But then I can't get out. So I think I want to rotate them somehow to be on top of each other, but then I can't reach because the best I can do is 3 tall. With those two shapes, the best you can do is 3 tall. Right, because you can't, like, you can't go like this. Fuck off. This thing is actually the worst. That doesn't work. Because you can't rotate those. So I can go over like that. But just cut that off. I think I cut it off like that. Then we go... that doesn't work. I may... Do I need to spreadsheet this? I may need to spreadsheet this. No. Do I need to spreadsheet this? This shouldn't be too bad. So if I go over 3 and then down and then up. And just cut that off like that. Yeah, okay. So bear with me while I get really frustrated here. This is so fucking stupid. This is actually the worst thing ever. Okay, and then it pauses for the most part. So that's that. And if I go up a bit, like this, there, I cut that off. And then, there we go. Fuck you, you stupid puzzle. So I feel like this is the last one in the area to sort of activate that door. I'm gonna get this one, and then I'm done for tonight. I think close to 3 hours is probably good, I think. And frankly, I am tired, and the puzzles that are annoying for the sake of being annoying are just driving me crazy. So we're gonna get this one. Oh god, was Finney playing Blood Bowl 3? I can't imagine that going very well for anybody involved. Oh god, I cannot imagine. Did that take a picture? I don't think it did. I cannot imagine what some of the other streamers, like, I'm just thinking of like Andy or Jimmy, trying to navigate that mess, and how frustrated they'd be. So what's the problem with this one? It rotates. Oh my god! Ah. This is the worst. Like, I actually think I'm gonna get sick. This actually is not helpful. This genuinely hurts my head. Like, I'm not saying that as in, like, this hurts my Like this is difficult to comprehend. I mean, this generally is causing me physical pain to look at. I have pretty severe motion sickness issues, and this is not helping me at all. No, I missed one. That's alright, and I'm still missing one there. Should be right. I can just get it going the right direction. There we go. Oh my god. I'm not trying to be over dramatic or anything. I legitimately feel nauseous right now. Like, solving that puzzle has made me feel sick to my stomach. I need to get some air. Man, blow harder on me. Okay. That opened that door. So we need to get to that door now. And then I'm calling it a day and maybe going to lie down. Oh, fuck. We still need to come out the top. Forgot about that part. That should do it. We did it! Oh, God. There's the windmill. There's more going down. I assume we can solve some sort of environmental puzzle from here. Unless it's just trying to give us a nice view. Might just be trying to give us a nice view. Which is, you know, okay. Happy with that, I guess. Okay, we're in a new area and it's gonna be all about the colors. One, I hate colors. Two, these annoying, like, spasmy puzzles are going to be the death of me. And three, I still feel nauseous from that last puzzle. So I'm gonna call it here. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about being like complainy about this section of the game, but like legitimately I really dislike this. I don't think it is good. It's not fun. It's not a puzzle game anymore. It's just awkward and like unpleasant and annoying to solve. We're definitely going to finish because I feel like we are close to finishing this game. I feel like there's stairs or something that are going to take us up there to get to that thing. Oh look, these are drawings of environmental puzzles. That's neat. But yeah, I'm probably going to continue being grumpy about these because I really this just feels lazy and stupid to me. Like, it doesn't feel like it almost feels like they ran out of ideas for puzzles. So they're just like, let's just take the puzzles and make them really awkward to solve. And I don't like that. And it's kind of ruined a lot of this for me, which feels bad. And I legitimately feel nauseous after solving that last one. So I'm gonna call this here. Gonna finish it maybe tomorrow. I'm unsure. I don't know what my schedule is like yet. I have a clan game early on Sunday morning, so maybe I could stream that and then continue for a bit after the clan game. That might be a thing we do. So like we'll probably put another couple hours into this either tomorrow or on the weekend. So feel free to come check that out if you want to watch me continue to complain about how the end of this game is put together. But until then, I've been Stigmatons, and have a good evening. I'm going to drink water and sit next to the open window until I don't feel nauseous anymore. Thanks. Bye, friends.